So, what if you could create your very own AI assistant? One that knows only what you tell it to. Well, today we're diving into Google's NotebookLM. And let me tell you, this is not just another chatbot. This is a whole new way to think about your own information, how you research it, learn from it, and create with it. You know the feeling, right? You are just drowning in a sea of PDFs, articles, and meeting notes. So you turn to an AI for help, you ask it a simple question, and it gives you this super confident answer that it just totally made up. This whole hallucination problem, it's more than just annoying. It's a huge roadblock that can just destroy the credibility of any serious work you're trying to do. Okay, so this is the absolute key difference you need to get. A general AI, it's been trained on the entire messy Wild West of the internet. NotebookLM, though, it starts as a complete blank slate. It knows absolutely nothing until you teach it. It becomes an expert based only on the sources you give it. That means you are in total control, and it has to prove every single answer it gives you. And that brings us to the big idea behind this whole tool. Honestly, it's a total game changer. It's all about being source-grounded. So what does that even mean, source-grounded? Well, it's pretty simple. It means the AI is not allowed to make things up. Its entire world is limited to the files you give it. This creates this perfect closed loop of information that you can actually trust because you're the one who provided the sources in the first place. You know, garbage in, garbage out. But the flip side is also true. Brilliance in, brilliance out. Now, what's so cool is how easy it is to get going. The tech educator Paul Lipsky boiled it down to this awesome three-step framework. First, you curate. And let me tell you, this step is everything. The quality of what you get out of NotebookLM is a direct result of the quality of what you put in. So don't just dump a bunch of random stuff in there. Really think about it. Pick your best sources and build a real knowledge base. Then you learn, and finally, you act. Okay, so how does this source grounding thing actually look when you're using it? Let's check out the one feature that makes this whole tool so incredibly reliable: the citations. So let's just imagine for a second that you've uploaded a bunch of transcripts from your team's meetings. Instead of digging through all of them for hours, you can just ask a really straightforward question, like, hey, based on these notes, what do I still need to do? And boom, here's what you get back. A nice, clean, simple answer. But look closer. See those little numbers in the brackets? That's not just for looks. That's the proof. That's the magic right there. When you click one of those numbers, like number 2, it instantly shows you the exact sentence from your original document that backs up that claim. It's not just summarizing from memory, it's showing you the receipts. This is the end of AI making stuff up in your research. It's over. But wait, there's more. NotebookLM is so much more than just a chatbot you can trust. This is where it goes from being a research tool to a full-blown creation engine. It can take your boring old documents and just, poof, transform them into all kinds of cool stuff. Over on the side of your screen, you're going to find the AI Studio. Think of this as your command center for transformation. With literally one click, you can turn your notes into audio overviews, video scripts, presentations, mind maps, even quizzes. It is a whole content creation suite built right in. The audio overview feature is it's wild. It doesn't just read your text out loud. No, it creates a conversational podcast with 2 AI hosts who actually discuss the key points from your document. So that super dense 40-page report, it's now a 7-minute podcast your team can actually listen to on the way to work. Then there's the video overview, which is even crazier. It makes a whole explainer video with AI hosts and everything. But just a little pro tip here, you gotta be patient. If you feed it a lot of information, a complex video can take 6, 7, maybe even 8 hours to finish. It's incredibly powerful, but it's not instant. And oh man, for anyone out there who has ever stared at a blank screen trying to start a presentation, this is an absolute lifesaver. It can generate an entire slide deck for you. We're talking visuals, icons, even speaker notes, all from your sources. That first draft that used to take you hours, it's now ready in a couple of minutes. Okay, these features are awesome. But what's the real point? What's the actual return on your time here? Why does this actually change the way we work and learn? Let's make this really concrete. All those hours you spend digging through files for one answer, that's now done in seconds. That sales deck that you know nobody actually read, now it's a podcast they can listen to in the car. That explainer video that was going to cost 10 grand, you can now create a really solid first draft yourself. And for students, turning your notes into a quiz, that can be the difference between cramming all night and actually knowing the material. If you're a student, this is just a massive game changer. For real. Make a notebook for each class. Throw in your notes, your readings, audio of the lecture, whatever you've got. Then instantly get flashcards, practice quizzes, and study guides. You can walk into your next exam with so much more confidence. For professionals, oh my gosh, the uses are basically endless. You can pull action items out of a dozen meetings in seconds. You can combine 5 different project plans into one simple summary for your boss. You can even start a new job and get up to speed in record time by turning all the company documents into your own personal Q&A expert. And for all the creatives out there, this is an absolute dream come true. You can build a private wiki for the world in your novel or your D&D game, keeping track of every single character and plot point, or upload hours of interviews and ask the AI to find the hidden connections for your next article. It really does become a second brain for all your creative projects. So we've gone through curating our sources and learning from them, which of course leaves that final and most important step of all. It's time to act. At the end of the day, a tool like this isn't just about passively consuming information, right? It's a spark. It's a catalyst for turning what you know into what you do. So whether you're trying to ace an exam or launch that next big project, you now have a personal research assistant to help you get there faster. So the real question isn't just what you're going to build with it, it's what problem are you going to solve first?